name is Michael Brown, and I'm Executive Director of the Nevada Governor's Office of Economic Development and a member of Governor Steve Sisolak's cabinet. Thank you for the opportunity for Nevada to participate in JETRO's Digital Investment Initiative for U.S. state governments. Welcome to Nevada. Nevada is a great state for Japanese companies. We are currently the fastest growing state in the nation according to the U.S. Bureau of Labor Statistics. Moreover, Nevada ranks first in private sector job growth, and Las Vegas is the largest metropolitan with the most startup business in the United States. The Governor's Office of Economic Development looks forward to helping Japanese companies expand operations to Nevada. We just completed the Nevada Plan for Recovery and Resilience, a roadmap for how to bring prosperity back to our state. 2021 is emerging as the bounce back year for Nevada, and we cannot wait for our Japanese visitors to return here to Las Vegas to visit with us. Our key industries in Nevada provide numerous opportunities for diverse Japanese businesses. The technology sector exhibited immense growth within the past decade, attracting companies such as Google, Tesla, Amazon, and Switch. They all call the Silver State home. Moreover, advanced manufacturing and logistics have also demonstrated significant growth here in Nevada, particularly in the Las Vegas-based Apex Industrial Center and the Tahoe-Reno Industrial Center. Mining and agricultural and natural resource technologies are also important to the state, and we welcome Japanese investment in our mining sector. Aerospace is an emerging industry in our state, as Nevada is the only statewide unmanned aerial system test for the Federal Aviation Administration's drone programs. Exciting news in 2021 for Nevada's healthcare sector includes the creation of the University of Nevada, Las Vegas School of Medicine, along with the University of Nevada, Reno School of Medicine, Touro University, and Roseman University School of Health and Sciences. Last but certainly not least, tourism and hospitality reigns supreme in Nevada, with over 56 million visitors to our state each year. Each of Nevada's key industries creates a great investment window for Japanese companies to grow alongside our innovative state. Japan is one of the most important trade and investment partners for Nevada. Over 8,100 jobs have been created by 103 large Japanese companies in our state. From 2015 to 2018, Nevada led the United States in Japanese employment growth at 44% in the span of 3 years. Nevada is so grateful to have a tremendous amount of successful Japanese companies in our state. The long list includes Panasonic Energy of North America, the largest employer in Northern Nevada with 3,500 employees. They are joined by Japan Cash Machine and Nikiso Cairo, and also product manufacturers like Molten and Mary's Gone Crackers. We also have gaming manufacturers, Konami Gaming and Sega Sammy Creation, who are innovating here in the Las Vegas tourism industry. One of the world's largest ICT companies, Japanese NTT, drives technological modernization in Las Vegas and across the state. With a partnership, the City of Las Vegas was recognized as a Smart 50 Award, highlighting Nevada and Japan's bright future in collaborative smart cities. In closing, thank you for watching this video outlining the many successes between Japan and Nevada. Our state is grateful for our strong friendship, and we are very optimistic for what the future holds. Thank you very much. Domo arigato gozaimasu.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Melanie Sheldon, and I'm the Director of Business Development for the Nevada Governor's Office of Economic Development. It gives me great pleasure today to introduce the great state of Nevada and all the benefits of doing business here. Nevada is the fastest growing state in the nation. We are having approximately 5,000 to 7,000 people moving here per month. And that is due to many benefits of being in Nevada. One of them is our excellent business climate. We also rank within the top 4 in many important categories throughout the business community. We are second for women entrepreneurs. We're second in cultural diversity. We are third in the Small Business Tax Index. We were rated third by CEO rankings for the best state to do business, and that was third out of 50 states. We are also the first in private sector job growth in the nation. We are also perfectly positioned to service the Western United States. We are one-day truck service to 7 states and over 56 million people. We're also a 2-day truck service to 11 states and over 64 million people. We also have McCarran International Airport, which is the 6th busiest airport in Northern America, and as well as Reno Tahoe International Airport, which serves as a backup to the San Francisco and Los Angeles airports as well. Greater Vegas region is least likely for business interruption. This is very important for companies such as data centers, any sort of tech that is concerned about latency issues or a lack of connectivity. We have found a lot of these companies and have shown a lot of interest in our state due to the fact that we have a lot of natural disasters, which consequently means a lot less likely for business operations. This is also very important if you have automated manufacturing equipment. This means that it can't be knocked offline or once again interrupt the business climate or the business schedule. Nevada ranks number 7 for the tax structures in the entire United States. We have no corporate income tax, no personal income tax, no inventory tax, no unitary tax, no franchise tax, no inheritance tax, and no special intangible tax. It would probably be easier for me to talk about the taxes that we do have. They are few. Our office also works closely with local governments and other state agencies, as well as commercial real estate agencies, to fast track finding commercial properties and land for companies that are looking to locate in Nevada. We can help and support the license and permitting processes. We can also provide direction and support in a range of areas for any companies looking to move to Nevada or expand in Nevada. We can assist with business incentives, workforce development, data and analytics for your due diligence processes. That we have a procurement assistance area, and we can also help connect you to the right people in the Department of Taxation. We are a very cohesive group of economic development professionals in Nevada, and we stand ready to assist and look forward to supporting any company looking to locate or grow in Nevada. One of the tools administered by our office is the incentive programs. This offers a suite of tax abatements. As I said before, Nevada has incredibly friendly business climate and tax climate, as well as a regulatory climate. So we do offer an abatement package on the main taxes a company would encounter, and that's a sales and use tax, modified business tax, and personal property tax abatement. This comes in a package. There is a 5-point criteria, and any company that qualifies, we will help them through the application process so that they can obtain those business support resources. We also offer an aviation parts abatement and a data center abatement as well. That is in addition to our standard abatement packet, and they also offer specific benefits for companies within those sectors. We also have a suite of products that are either administered by our office or by other agencies within the state that we are happy to connect companies to. We have rural community development block grants, which help to build prosperity and enhance the quality of life in rural Nevada. We have a Main Street program, which encourages development of Nevada main streets, and it improves aesthetics and promotes business creation. We have entrepreneurship programs in rural Nevada, as well as the Nevada Film Office, which every production that happens in Nevada is touched by this area. They can assist with connections to production employees, as well as location suggestions. We also have a procurement and technical assistance center, which assists companies in getting government contracts, local, state, federal, and they also manage other grants, such as a small business technology transfer grant as well. In addition, we have a very strong workforce development programs with something called the Workforce Innovations for a New Nevada. That's WIN for short. where we can actually work with companies and learning institutions to develop a tailored curriculum to allow a company to develop a pipeline of employees going forward specific to their needs. If there is a program that already exists, we can help a company get connected to that. We have another program called Learn and Earn Advanced Career Path Program, or LEAP for short, and this also integrates education, government, and industry in a standardized process. Then we have a partner called Workforce Connections, which can help with recruitment needs, training needs. It connects employers to a ready workforce and establishing dynamic partnerships with employers in the community. So thank you very much for your time. I have very much enjoyed presenting Nevada, and my team and I stand ready and look forward to working with you soon. Thank you.
Hi, Japanese friends. My name is Paweł Pietrasiński, or in short, Paweł. I am Director of International Trade in Nevada Governor's Office of Economic Development. And today I would like to take you for a little journey to show you why Nevada is the best for your companies to invest. And also for the smallest ones, startups, is the best to look as a soft landing spot and searching the opportunity to scale in Nevada and in the neighboring states. So please join my journey.
So Nevada is about technology. First of all, we are a test bed for the best technologies on the planet Earth, and many people say we are Elon Musk testing state. And you can see in Las Vegas underground tunnel network under the Las Vegas Strip, and this is a boring company, but we have also the fastest known passenger transport Hyperloop One, which is already tested in near Las Vegas, and we have first blockchain smart city project in the world in the northern part of the state, in the city of Sparks, and we are capital of data storage in the world. This is Google, this is Apple, and our very own Switch. We are the highest density of data storage per capita in the whole world, and beyond that, we are very smart. So we are one of the smartest city. I'm talking about Las Vegas right now, but also Reno has a lot of projects. But this is only one American city right now. You can go and take a journey through autonomous shuttle in Las Vegas without a driver. Yes, that's our system allows that you can test your technologies without really providing the driver. So this is the whole Nevada. We are smart, we are blockchain, we are also very water intensive technology, very water tech, different technologies to basically to encourage your companies to come and experience this new world. And of course, manufacturing is very important for Japanese companies as well as logistics, and this is the largest contributor to the state gross domestic product. But I like to tell you a story about two big industrial parks. One is Apex Industrial Park in southern Nevada. This is 18,000 plus acres, 72 square kilometers. But this is the biggest space in the southern Nevada for your bigger investments. But on the other hand, one of the most successful stories in the United States, Tahoe Reno Industrial Center in northern Nevada, is the biggest such industrial center in the whole United States, more than 30,000 acres already developed, 121 square kilometers, and of course with the very famous Japanese companies, among others. Of course, I'm talking about big gigafactory co-created by your Panasonic. But really speaking, this is also the place when the new blockchain smart city is gonna be created. So I strongly encourage you to look on both parks, and we will be more than happy to guide you which parts of the state would be better for your company. But of course, you are global companies, so foreign trade zones are very important for you. And we have very enormous situation in Nevada because the whole Clark County in the south is exactly foreign trade zone. This is key benefits for you. It's to improve cash flow by deferring, reducing, eliminating custom duties. And of course, we can do also in the north. So just contact our office and we will be able to help you in that process. This is very important, especially for global players to be present within the foreign trade zone. And agriculture, so important for Nevada's economy, especially in the north, but also for Japanese economy. And we have very good news, in fact, that we have enormous trade right now, agricultural and food trade with Japan, and it's increased and it's over $33 million right now, and it's growing. And interestingly, Nevada is also ranked third in the nation in size of ranches. So it's a huge ranches we can to offer, but also the technology oriented to natural resources technologies. So really, it's a hydroponic, aeroponic, aquaponic technologies are there. Strongly encourage you to take a look. And of course, mining. This is our kind of the core outside agglomeration, agglomeration regions, and the sector. And very important is that this is the top world jurisdictions right now for investment in 2020. And we were number third in 2020. We are in 2019. Now we are number one in 2020. And basically, we have 20 minerals, so almost the whole spectrum of minerals. But what is also important, we have lithium, and we have also lithium which is already extracted by our mining companies. And why this is important? Because we have the whole cycle. We can extract lithium. Of course, your companies are contributing to produce from lithium the batteries, and of course the batteries are putting into the cars, and everything is happening in Nevada. So the whole cycle is there. So please, and the whole automobile industry, whole car industry is going to the electrification, is going to be powered by batteries. And this is the only one state which you can have also the access to mine already extracting lithium. And of course, behind this is also the success of University of Nevada, Reno. We have top-notch, top-world Mackey School of Earth Sciences and Engineering in Reno. So you have direct access to best engineers in mining. Aerospace is another another sector, and you all remember Top Gun, yes, and actually the majority of Top Gun operations are in Nevada, and we have the biggest concentration of military Air Force bases, and we have Nellis Air Force Base, Crench Base, Naval Air Station, and Houghton Army Depot. So this is a huge entities which basically they are also looking for business with commercial world. And also what's important, we are number 2 ranked by Drone Industry magazine, number 2 position in the whole United States regarding unmanned aerial systems. But also we are the only one state within the United States that we are statewide UAS test site given us by FAA, Federal Aviation Administration, and this is managed by our very own Nevada Institute for Autonomous Systems, top-notch institutions. We'll be more than happy to introduce you to them. And of course, healthcare during COVID-19 and post-COVID-19 time, the most important. And please just take a look about the increase of jobs. More than 40% job increase only in 1 year, yes, between 2019 to 2020. This is showing you a national average is around 22. It shows you how much we care and how much we invest in the new healthcare facilities. And we have leading academic institutions, 2 of them, University of Nevada, Reno School of Medicine, and University of Nevada, Las Vegas School of Medicine. There are also Carnegie R1 top research institutions in the country, but also Tauro University, Rosman University School of Health Sciences. And let me also add that we have also the world's largest age management practice located in Nevada. So I strongly encourage you to look at this sector as well. And of course, we are famous. Tourism and hospitality, this is the main tourists regarding the jobs. You can see almost 500,000 people employed in that sector in Nevada. But what is also important, within these 56 to 57 million people visiting every year Nevada, and of course 2020 was difficult year. We had probably 25 million people visiting, which is also good, but we are coming back. And but please see this, almost 7 million people are going as a convention attendees. We have more than 2,000 different conventions, seminars, trade shows, and till now we had 150,000 rooms only in Las Vegas waiting for you. But this year we are opening two big already. One in the downtown Las Vegas. Another hotel is going to be open in June this year, the biggest hotel on the Las Vegas Strip, and we will add another 20,000 new hotel rooms. So we will have 170,000 absolute top-notch in the world, which is very important. And of course, #1 hotel administration school, Harris College in Las Vegas, #1 in the United States and second in the world. And very interesting fact, almost quarter million of visitors traveled from Japan to Las Vegas in 2019, and that was extreme, very big increase from 2018, almost by 15%. So we hope to maintain this pace of increase. And of course, these are global clusters present in Nevada, and we are talking about technology, logistics, energy, defense, aerospace, healthcare, gaming and hospitality, manufacturing and mining. But what is very important, that practically in every of those sectors, they are your companies. And let me just mention NTT, let me mention Panasonic and JCM, Marisgon Cracker, or gaming companies, Konami and Sega Sammy, also you're involved in Ormat. It shows how well embedded into our ecosystem are your companies. So I strongly encourage those who haven't yet looked on Nevada to ask those companies why they are in Nevada, because there are very simple answers to that. We are great state of doing business and very open for Japanese companies. But I'm sending a message not only to your biggest companies. I also encourage smaller companies, startups, scale-ups to look at Nevada. We have the second fastest rate of the tech job growth in the nation. We are the #6 in the United States for startup job creation, and right now we are also collaborating with 500 startups. We are creating, and we have the platform Nevada Global, which is basically Nevada Global is our platform governed by Nevada Governor's Office of Economic Development, but we have 28 partners right now throughout the whole state. Top universities and research institutions, top co-working spaces, top business support institutions, and of course governmental institutions which are very needed to give you grants, to give you a help. Contact us and we will be more than happy to introduce to those 28 different institutions. And these are not paid services. This is how we are trying to help smaller companies, including of course Japanese ones, to look at Nevada and look on the market opportunities and hopefully to land in our state. And basically, Japan-Nevada facts. It's an extraordinary situation. More than 8,000 jobs created by your companies in Nevada. More than 3 billion in Japanese gross property, plant, all your FDIs in Nevada. That's quite extraordinary. And this is another thing. In Nevada, more than 100 Japanese affiliates which have greater sale or income than $20 million. It's amazing. You are there. Nevada is practically also Japanese state, and this is the story which basically tells for itself, because the highest employment growth in the whole United States through the states is in Nevada, which between 2015 to 2018 we have almost 45% of the job growth in Japanese companies. So this is extraordinary. We are outperforming other states in terms of the percentage of growth. and of course also trade, and we are catching up with trade. And well, as you can see, we have steady increase, and right now this is our wish. We are doing with our international division all what we can to reach the kind of our goal would be $1 billion of the bilateral trade between Japan and Nevada. And very interestingly, we are exchanging mostly very sophisticated high technology products like electric machinery, sound equipment, TV equipment, batteries. This is very important. And at the end, that was very important even for us. We in 2019 we organized Nevada Global Summit. That was the first Nevada Global Summit because that was done to just basically to thank our international partners for collaborating with us. And we said thank you to the two very close to our hearts institutions. One is the Consulate General of Japan and to the Consul General based in San Francisco, and our very close partner and collaborator JETRO organizations. And the head that time of JETRO was one of the keynote speakers, and we are very thankful for this partnership. And that's basically what I believe, that when you have governmental organizations on both sides, so in Japan and in Nevada, and you have so many companies on both sides of in our respective state and the country, this is the recipe for success. So strongly welcome you to Nevada. Thank you very much.
Minasan, konnichiwa. My name is Diana Mitrovic, and I'm International Business Development Coordinator with the Nevada Governor's Office of Economic Development. Please allow me to share more information about unique business and cultural relationships between the people of Japan and Nevada. We are especially grateful to JETRO for productive partnership over the past years and support provided during the Nevada government trade mission to Japan. We would like to thank Mr. Ichiro Sone, Executive Vice President of JETRO, Mr. Takanari Yamashita, Chief Executive Director of JETRO San Francisco, Mrs. Misako Ito, Director of JETRO San Francisco, and their teams for continuous efforts to grow our economic friendship. On these photos, you may see the highlights from the visit to Japan organized in April 2019, when we had the privilege to meet with the representatives of Japanese companies, government, and educational institutions. Each year, we are eager to see novel technologies coming from Japan, which have the potential to transform the way people live around the world, and which are exhibited at Consumer Electronics Trade Show, CES, in Las Vegas. During the Digital CES 2021, Japan's fast-growing innovation community showcased a record number of startups at J Startup Pavilion, which is organized by JETRO. And in December 2020, in cooperation and tremendous support from JETRO office in San Francisco, the first roundtable with the Japanese affiliated companies was hosted virtually. We were honored to have a conversation about our business-friendly environment with three remarkable Japan-based companies operating in Nevada: Mary's Gone Crackers, Sega Semi Creation, and NTT. On this occasion, we would like to thank Mr. Toru Maeda, Consul General of Japan in San Francisco, Mrs. Kathleen Blakely, Honorary Consul of Japan for Nevada, and Japanese partners for strengthening people-to-people and business ties and creating better environment for both nations. We would like to restate that the Japan-Nevada story is extraordinary. In the early 20th century, residents of Japan began to settle in Nevada, and the people of Japan were instrumental in building Nevada's infrastructure, such as the Hoover Dam in the 1930s, which was constructed to supply electric power and water. Today, we are grateful to have a strong presence of Japanese affiliated companies in different business sectors, and I would like to name a few Japanese companies which are already doing business in Nevada. Panasonic Energy of North America, one of the most technologically advanced battery manufacturers, is one of the largest employers in northern Nevada with 3,500 employees. Gigafactory 1 in Nevada, a joint venture with Tesla, is currently the largest battery cell factory in the world. Panasonic is committed to creating a better life and a better world, contributing to the evolution of society and to the happiness of people around the globe. Our office was honored to visit Panasonic Corporation headquarters in Kadoma, Osaka, where we had the pleasure to learn more about founder Konosuke Matsushita-sama philosophy and 7 principles which I would like to highlight. Contribution to society, fairness and honesty, cooperation and team spirit, untiring effort for improvement, courtesy and humility, adaptability and gratitude. We are then proud to present JCM, Japan Cash Machine Global, which also calls Nevada home. Over 65 years, JCM has been the industry leader in automated transaction handling systems and provides products to the amusement, gaming, retail, transportation, and vending industries. JCM's progressive spirit continually sets worldwide industry standards with innovative and award-winning products. Their solutions for Nevada Department of Motor Vehicles received top 3 awards at the Kioscom's 5th Annual Excellence Awards. We were privileged to visit JCM office in Tokyo in April 2019 when we took a picture in front of their building on Sumida River admiring the beauty of cherry blossom. Konami Gaming, a leading innovator of gaming enterprise management systems based in an impressive building in Las Vegas, makes big waves in the industry, creates engaging solutions that capture attention, pushes the limits of innovation, adapts green policies, and provides quality in every detail. We are deeply grateful to Konami Corporation for support and generous donations to the community and the University of Nevada, Las Vegas, where students have an incredible opportunity to do research at Konami Gaming Lab. Then I would like to present Sega Semi Creation, which is an innovative gaming machine manufacturer based in Las Vegas, which delivers inspiring experience through superior quality products. In 2020, Sega Semi Creation was awarded with the Safety and Health Achievement Recognition Program by Nevada State Department of Business and Industry and was also acknowledged by the Federal Department of Labor for the company's safety commitment as a success story. Manufacturing portfolio in Nevada is stronger thanks to Nikiso Cryo and Molten USA. Nikiso Cryo is a leading supplier of submerged electric motor pumps used in clean energy and gas industry. Through joint research and innovation, Nikiso Group is providing increased engineering and systems solutions for nearly 75 years. Molten USA manufactures high-quality sports equipment, and we deeply respect Molten philosophy guided by innovative expertise and the spirit of harmony, which creates a resilient organization that encourages relationships which we can learn from each other. In Nevada, we foster cooperation and mutual exchange, and there is a special bond of shared achievements between the community of Japan and Nevada, and the friendship and understanding between our people continue to grow deeper and broader. Mary's Gone Crackers in Reno produces the best-selling organic and gluten-free crackers in the USA. The company is a subsidiary of Kameda Seika, Japan's largest manufacturer of rice crackers, and we look forward to supporting them in the expansion of business field and becoming a global food company from the perspective of better for you, a concept that means choosing delicious foods that contribute to an enjoyable and healthy lifestyle. We sincerely thank Mary's Gone Crackers for being part of our community and supporting University of Nevada Reno basketball team and local nonprofits. We are appreciative of a successful collaboration with the Nippon Telegraph and Telephone Entity and Mr. Jun Sawada, Entity President and Chief Executive Officer. Entity Group, one of the world's largest ICT companies, signed in 2018 a memorandum of understanding with the state of Nevada and the city of Las Vegas to advance and accelerate smart city, community, and state technologies. Smart City Solution for the City of Las Vegas was recognized by the Smart 50 Awards, which honors the most transformative smart projects. The success of Smart City Proof of Concept in Las Vegas showcases how we can use technology to create a more connected society. With entity assistance, we look forward to watching Nevada become the foremost leader for smart regions in the United States. Nevada conducted a survey with Japanese companies doing business in our state with the purpose to determine why they chose Nevada for their US operations. And on the top of the list, their location, quality of life, a lower cost of living compared to the other US states. The tax climate in Nevada clearly distinguishes us from all the other states, as we have a tax environment most other states cannot match. In Nevada, we are not only task-oriented, but we also stop to see the result to determine how it could be done better, and we see it as an opportunity to reflect and learn with the goal of achieving excellence. And by staying focused and applying the technique of Kaizen, we try to consistently improve our work. Nevada is well known for its diversity. Here we share mutual respect and understanding for each other's culture. In 2018, there were 3,776 Japanese citizens and 24,304 Japanese Americans, and the numbers are growing. Having in mind the US-Japan bilateral economic friendship as one of our strongest and deepest partnerships in the world, Japan-America Society of Nevada brings our friendly relations to what we have now and creates meaningful interaction between Japanese and Nevadans. Then we have Las Vegas Gakuen, Japanese Saturday School, which was established in 1995 and consists of kindergarten curriculum, 1st to 9th grade, and the language course. About 2,800 elementary, middle school, high school, and university students in Nevada are enrolled in a Japanese class. Japanese courses are also offered at all major colleges and universities. Since 2004, Southern Nevada Japanese Speech Contest has been held annually in Las Vegas. In Nevada, we celebrate Japanese heritage, and last year a virtual Akimatsuri theme was Go Genki, and the program included haiku contest, taiko performances, ikebana demonstrations, virtual sake tasting, origami, traditional and modern dance performances, J-pop music, and other activities. With the assistance of Kizuna Japanese Society in Nevada, we promote Japanese culture and celebrate Japanese tradition through different cultural activities, including Spring Festival, and we continue our commitment to strengthening our partnership with Japan and look forward to the bright future. Once again, we would like to express our sincere gratitude to JETRO for organizing Digital Investment Initiative for U.S. state governments. We appreciate this precious opportunity and look forward to welcoming the people of Japan to Nevada. Please take a few moments to enjoy Nevada photo gallery we prepared for you. Travel Nevada website is also available in Japanese if you would like to take a look. And please feel free to reach out to us if you have any questions or would like to grow or expand your business in Nevada. Thank you very much. 私たちはこの協力関係を楽しみにしています。どうぞよろしくお願いいたします。